Welcome back to KC Bass Guys, everybody. Today we are dealing with about 60 degrees, 63 degrees, overcast, fairly calm waters for the most part, but on the chopping block today, we have this. Yes, the fabled Rapala DT-6. Mike Iaconelli is a very big fan of these. He's a Bassmaster. If you don't know who he is, check out some of his videos. He's known for extreme excitement whenever he hooks into a fish, Mike Iaconelli is. And in the most recent Bassmaster Classic done at Loudon Lake in Tennessee, where Tennessee Bass Dad lives, he was going on and on and on about the Rapala DT-6. So today we're going to tie these on, we're going to fish with them, and at the end of it, we're going to give you guys a scorecard on it. So a little bit about the DT-6. You know, I always like to read a description. It says the DT-6 is the lure to use when fish are feeding at a depth near 6 feet. Apparently that's what DT stands for. In fact, it says it right on the box. Dives to. So dives to 6 is what we're dealing with here on the DT-6. Let's see. This lure is designed to dive quickly to the strike zone, 6 feet. And they're emphasizing this 6 feet. There's also a DT-10, but we're going with the DT-6s today. And remain near this depth during the length of the retrieve. The DT-6 is a long casting, rattling, multi-species balsa wood lure with classic Rapala swimming action. The rest of this looks to be in French, so there you have it. That's it does say on the back here, it is recommended that you use Suffix fishing line. I'm not doing that. Not because there's anything wrong with Suffix, but because I didn't have any to put on. So that's the DT-6. We're gonna go ahead and tie on and get going. There we go. All right. All right. So fish number 1 on the DT-6. Not bad, not bad. It's a little further out, so yeah, I dig it. I dig it so far. It's actually a really smooth crankbait. I've been throwing it right up along the shore here. We'll go ahead and let this guy go, but been throwing it right up against the shore and sort of retrieving it slowly until it hits the break line. And right about where it hit the break line on this dam here was where he hit that. So, but I'm noticing that this isn't picking up a ton of grass or anything like that. So it's really friendly so far for sure. There we go. Good one. Oh, walleye. All right, guys, there you go. DT-6. Caught myself a walleye. He hit it like a ton of bricks, man, just right out there in the middle. So, yeah, dig it. Doubled up, man. Yeah. Okay, Rapala for the win. Nice.
Good deal.
Let's let these guys go. Doubled up again. Look at the girth on this one, man.
Yeah, look at the girth on this one.
Yeah, look at the girth on this one. Nice job. There's another. Yep, another good one. Head shaking. Another good. Wow. Dude, I have a chaser right here, Todd.
Oh, you got 2 of them.
Dude! In the boat. Folks, I don't believe this. I just got doubled up on a single cast. 2 about the exact same size. That's incredible. That's never happened to me before. This second one right here came in and hit it right at the boat as this one was fighting its way in, and it wanted a piece of it too. So yeah, they're definitely aggressive today for sure. Let's get these both back in the water though. Awesome, thank you guys. That blew my mind, dude. I saw it coming. I was like, Todd, you gotta come get this thing.
Yeah. No problem. Are you serious?
DT-6. Wow.
Oh,
Is this a bluegill? Oh, it's a little guy. All right. It's a little one, but still another fish, man. DT-6. Golly.
You'll still fall down the way out.
Oh.
Still a bass.
Hey, this has nothing to do with the DT-6, but if any of you know what kind of waterfowl this is, let us know. It's been here at the test lake for a while. We have no idea what it is, but it is pretty. Sort of. I guess it's pretty.
It's kind of ugly, actually.
Yeah. Comment below and let us know what this thing is, if you guys know what it is. It looks like a duck-goose hybrid or something. That's a fish. That is indeed a fish. That is a good one.
You got catfish.
Again?
I think you got a catfish. That's the bass, though.
That's pull and drag, dude.
Holy heck.
Goodness gracious. You got the net?
If that is a bass, so help me. Please don't lose that.
That better not be a bass. No, there's no way that's a bass. There's no way that's a bass. Oh my goodness. Give it a little line there.
It's a small one.
Wow.
You probably got the same.
That's probably that same stupid catfish, man. If I've got him in the dorsal fin again. What in the heck?
It's a flathead again.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh.
Holy heck.
This time I got him by the mouth.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. That's the same freaking fish. Wow. On the daggum DT-6, man. Here we go again.
Fish today.
Smacking down on another giant flathead catfish. That's 2 this year for me out of the test lake. Unbelievable. We're gonna go ahead and get a weight on him here. That one's bigger. That one is bigger. 7 pounds. 7 pounds 5 ounces locked, man. I feel like I feel like this is deja vu, man.
Might be.
Dude, this has been an unbelievable day on the water. Absolutely unbelievable. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for us with the Rapala DT-6. It's time to give it a scorecard. The way the KCbassguys scoring system works, it's made up of 5 categories. Each category is measured on a scale of 1 to 10. And 1, of course, is not at all what you expected from the product. 10 is far exceeded your expectations, and somewhere in between 1 and 10 is your opinion of average. So category 1 is price. So the Rapala DT-6 I picked up over at Bass Pro Shop for $8.99 each. So $8.99, and relative to other crankbaits, I feel like that one was a little bit on the high side, but given its production, I feel like it was absolutely worth it. So in the category of price, I'm going 7 out of 10. Where do you land?
I gotta go with a solid 7 on that one as well. When I first heard that he paid $8.99 for this, I was thinking, what in the world are you doing? But like you said, given today's test result, or the results from today, it's still high price, but dang, for as many fish as we caught off this thing, it's pretty darn well. If we didn't catch any fish, I'd put that about 2 or 3, but 7, I gotta go with the 7 too.
Category 2 is function. Did it perform the way that it was supposed to perform, or did it run the way that it was supposed to run? I actually didn't notice until right before we started to give it the scorecard here that it actually sinks a little bit. I didn't realize that. It's not a floating crankbait, which is cool. It's a narrower bill, so it causes a tight wobbling action in the water. So yeah, as far as function and what you expect from a crankbait, absolutely, it performs the way that it's supposed to perform. So 10 out of 10 for me on the function of the DT-6. Definitely a solid performer. It's kind of visceral too. You can feel it on the other end of the line, how it's performing, you know. You can kind of feel the shake and the wobble and the tightness of that wobble. So yeah, absolutely. For me, function, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, not much to add on that for me as well, but solid 10 out of 10. It's a great product, so yeah, nope, 10 out of 10.
Yep. Usability, once again, we're still on our crankbait series here, so with crankbaits, it really doesn't get much easier than this. This is category 3. How easy is the product to use? 10 out of 10, no question about it. 10 out of 10 on usability. How about you?
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I tried it a few different ways. I tried it, slow, fast, medium, but slow seemed to be the best way to catch the fish out there. And if you did it that way, it was incredible. So yep, 10
it was
out of 10.
A monster, yeah.
Pretty easy.
Durability. Did the product hold up during the test? Guys, we have a curveball for you here. This one broke. This one broke. The bill broke clean off of that. But yeah, so durability, because 1 out of the 2 of them, actually the bill snapped off of it, I'm going to go average on that. I'm just going to call it 5 because the other one did hold up, so 5 out of 10 for me on durability. What about you?
I'm going with 1 less because that was my lure that happened on, so I got to go with the 4, and maybe just be just a default in that specific lure there. I don't know if the rest of them are indicative of that, but personal results, yeah, I got to go with the 4 out of that one.
Yep. Category 5, the 5th and final category, effectiveness. This thing's a monster. This thing is an absolute monster. The fish were just all over this lure today. We caught, I think there's what, 4 species in this lake? Five species. We caught the majority. We caught 4 out of 5 species on this. We caught walleye. We caught largemouth. A 7.5 pound catfish, like you guys saw. This thing is really nice. Actually, it was a bluegill. Yeah. We don't usually give a lot of credit to bluegill, but yeah, it caught a nice bluegill today too. So yeah, this thing is an absolute monster in the water. So Mike Iaconelli, you are absolutely right. The DT-6 is where it's at. I will definitely be adding more of these to my tackle box for sure. So in the category of effectiveness, 10 out of 10 from me, no doubt about it. What about you?
Yeah, solid 10. There's no question about it. For the few fish that I caught today, he was obviously a ball hog, but it was definitely a great lure. So even with the price of it, I plan on picking up a few of these myself. I think it's a good investment.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, guys. So the way that this works now from this point to get the official KCbassguys score, we add our total, or we add our 2 scores together. Each of us are allowed to award 50 points, and then we take the average of our 2 scores combined. So I'm actually awarding the DT-6 42 out of 50 possible points. What about you?
I got 1 less. I'm 41.
Okay, so together that gives us 83 for an average of 41.5 on the Rapala DT-6. Not the highest scoring one based on price and the fact that we had one break right at the bill. Yeah, Rapala, this thing is an absolute monster for sure. I am just overwhelmed with this lure. I'll be adding quite a few more to my tackle box. So guys, that's going to do it for us with the Rapala DT-6. Click that like button. Let us know that you were here.
Also, if you guys have any lures, fishing poles, reels, even casting styles, anything that you want us to test and review, please let us know in the comment section below.
Absolutely. Also, make sure to click the subscribe button down below, that little red box. We definitely appreciate your support. Guys, once again, that's going to do it for us. We appreciate you stopping by and watching the videos. We're the KC Bass Guys. I'm Brandon.
I'm Todd.
Y'all have a good one.